Genetic creators. In this webinar, this teaching webinar, it's going to be 4 segments. And I'm going to really support you to become more conscious of what's in your system and how it affects you, and then how to come out of the programming. Well, I was just reflecting on the ancestors and how fortunate we are at this moment in time that we can bring consciousness to our genetic information, which is affecting us on a daily basis. That the ancestors hadn't got maybe the realization that the way their behavior patterns are in life, or the traits that they have in their own life system, may have come from a distant ancestor. So in this webinar, what I'll be doing is I'll be teaching you how to become aware first, by first having the experience. So for me, it's really about having the experience first. And that's how I work. I have the experience in my vibrational field. And from that point, I can teach it, I can share it. So what I'll be offering you in this webinar, and the first one will be really the experience first. And then I will share with you the keys, the knowledge, the techniques, the way to work with it. So each one of our ancestors' topics are in us in some way. And some of them are more powerful, more potent than others. And we on a soul level can choose also what we want to take into our system. So what I'll be sharing with you is how to bring them up to a conscious level, and then how to come out of the programming. This year for me is about really coming out of karmic cycles to honor that I'm a creator. It's the activation. This year for me is the activation of the leaders. Each one of you is a leader. And we forgot that. We forgot that we can change the whole system. Each one of us have the power within us to change the entire collective system, because we are creating it all. The programming would go against that. The programming would reflect that I'm no good, I'm guilty, I'm responsible, shame, low self-confidence. What I have been guided to open up and share with you is you are powerful. You are a creator. You can change your own system, life system. You can change everything. And it's all the keys for doing that and making that change is inside you. You hear a lot that the power is within you. It's true, the power is within you. The work that I open up, or opportunities I open up for you, if you choose it, is, for me, it's about allowing that power into the cells. The more we clean the cells of genetic imprints and frozen emotions, we embody back into the cells. How do we get out of the cells? Through different trauma we've experienced, frozen emotions, genetic imprints. These all keep us out of our spirit, out of the cells. For me, it's about embodiment of spirit, our spirit within the cells, bringing heaven to earth. Your essence is the all-knowing. Your essence has that power, has that capacity to change the entire system. The programming is going against that. So in this webinar, I'll be supporting you to become more aware of what's in your system from your ancestors, to come out of that programming, to connect to the knowing of the ancestors, because they have the knowing in their systems too. And to really allow each one of them, including yourself, into your genetic place. And when you're in your genetic place and all the ancestors are in the genetic place, and we honor that each of the ancestors are a creator, and each of the ancestors can also come out of the karmic cycles. And by sharing this wisdom with them and opportunities with them, they can transform what was in their own system and what they passed on to us. There will be many more keys and many more gifts coming in. I'm not sure what's coming in yet. I just get a feeling of them as we get closer to the webinar. So this will really be a very deep activation, a very deep clearing, and bringing the unconscious to the conscious, which is important, and really clearing what's in your own system. So if you want to do this personally, if you want to do it for you and your family, if you want to do this for you and maybe people you're supporting, if you want to do this for you and the collective, I invite you to be part of this teaching webinar. And it will, if you surrender within the system, it will create a ripple effect and a transformation within you and the life around you too. So maybe I see you over the weekend at the webinar. If you can't make the weekend, they're all going to be recorded, and you can have access to the recordings and you can download them and use them indefinitely. So if you can make the weekend, you can connect to us virtual live in a way. These are a space. When I hold space, I was told by Spirit to record everything so you can drop back into the space. And each time you drop into the space, as you clear the density, there'll be more activations. So each time you watch it, your spirit will get deeper and deeper into your system. So they're really meant to be repeated. So maybe I see you at the weekend. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.